Hey, everybody, welcome back to Relationships Through the Looking Glass. This is Michelle, and we are doing day 28 of our 30-day challenge. So, just by the mentioning of the number 28, you know we are coming to the end. Some might say this is the end. I feel like I need to cue that new edition song. Is this the end? I'm sorry, I digress. So, yeah, this is kind of we're about to see how this story plays out, right? About between now and tomorrow. So, yeah, we're on day 28. We got 2 more days. The last day is a wrap up day. So, if you don't pick out or figure out who Alice is tonight on your own, you will definitely find out tomorrow. But I'm hoping about 85% of you have kind of figured it out. Um, but if not, there'll be some additional hints in this story because, look, you can only hide a secret for so long, right? They have a way of coming to the light. So let's go ahead and get started and see what adventures await Alice and Rabbit tonight. Hey, Alice, what's over there? Said Rabbit. Oh, look at that road. I know this road. Right around the corner, we're home. Really? We're that close? We're absolutely that close. I probably could yell for somebody and we would get somebody to come pick us up. But I don't want to do that. Why not? Aren't you tired? I mean, we have literally been walking for weeks. I am tired, but I know these next few hours it's kind of important. So I kind of want to just take it all in before I get back into the village. Yeah, like from what you said, it sounds like you have like a really important job to do there. Yeah, I guess you could say that. And the fact that I left, and didn't really think about what I was doing or how that would impact other people, it was kind of a selfish thing for me to do. So I'm really just trying to figure out the best way to maybe apologize. Do you think you need to apologize, Alice? Said Rabbit. Uh, I'm definitely gonna have some explaining to do. Well, didn't you say you brought the wolf to meet your people in the village? I did. I did. So coming back by myself after being lost and abandoned out here, I mean, like I said, there's gonna have to be some explaining. And I'm fine with that. It's just kind of reliving the whole situation again and people looking at me like, "Wow, you allowed yourself to fall for that?" Because people really don't look at me in a way that I would make decisions that would have such a tumultuous outcome. Well, Alice said Rabbit, it's a new you. You're not the same person you were when you left. And that means something. You know what, Rabbit? You're absolutely right. I am not the same person I was when I left. And I have a lot of that to thank you for, and just the adventures we've been on and the individuals that we've met and the lessons I've learned. I'm absolutely not the same person. And yeah, I think just that alone, yeah, I think I can do this. Yeah, so why don't you call to see if somebody can pick us up? Let's just get a little bit closer. I kind of want to take in the smells of the flowers and the sights and the sounds. I don't really get to hear this part of my village and this part of my land, because I'm always kind of sequestered off and not allowed to roam. Really? Said Rabbit. You can't, like, go off? Well, I mean, if I do, there has to be a good reason. And a lot of times people are following me when I do. And that's why me leaving this last time was such a big deal because it was one time where I told everyone that I was safe, the person I was with I trusted, and I was going to be okay. and they trusted me to make the right decision. Well, Alice, like we said before, you made a decision based on what you knew. And if you knew it was going to end up like this, you probably wouldn't have made that decision. But we can't see the future, can we? You're right, Rabbit, you're right. And just then they heard some horses. What's that? Said Rabbit. You don't think it's another hunter to come get me? No, I think I recognize that sound. As the horses got closer. Ma'am, is that you? Alice turns around really slow, and she kind of looks at them as to say, don't acknowledge who I am. And they jump off their horses and they start to bow. That's not necessary, said Alice. We've been looking all over for you. Come on, get on the horse. I have my friend Rabbit here. He needs to come with us too. Okay, you know what? Let's not get on a horse. You deserve a carriage. Let's get the carriage. We'll be right back, Your Majesty. Just wait right here. And they ran off on their horses. Rabbit looks up at Alice and says, wow, that was interesting. They act like they know you. Well, they kind of do. And they act like they really know you. Like you're not just some random person in the woods. I'm not. Okay. And I can't help but notice what they called you. Yeah. So, when are we gonna have this conversation? I mean, they're coming back with a carriage. Do they do that for everybody? And then Rabbit looks up at her again and says, look, I know you're keeping something from me. You might as well share it. Is it something bad? I mean, you're not getting hungry for rabbit stew, are you? Ew, no, said Alice, and I already told you, I'm a vegetarian. Ugh. Oh, good. Is anybody in your village hungry for rabbit stew? No. Okay, then, so what's the big deal? And just then, the two gentlemen came back with the carriage. They jumped off the horses and held out their arms to escort Alice up into the carriage. I can do it myself. I'm good. So she gets into the carriage with the rabbit. They close the door and off they went. Alice sitting in silence looking out the window, knowing that what was ahead was going to change the relationship she had with the rabbit forever. And she was just hoping that it didn't damage it beyond repair. As they got closer to the village, the rabbit looks at Alice. Are those trumpets I'm hearing? Yeah, said Alice. Are those people cheering? Yeah, said Alice. What is going on? Said the rabbit. Let me get this straight. Two strangers on horses went to get a carriage, got us into the carriage, are taking us to your village, and I'm hearing trumpets and people cheering. Yeah, said Alice. Okay. You don't find this weird? No, not really. So, this must have to do with something that you have to share with me. I guess it's the best time as any to go ahead and let you in on a little secret. Alice, said the rabbit, I don't think this is a secret anymore. And he looks out the window as they open the gates to Alice's village. She's finally home. All right, that's where we end this evening's episode. Alice is home. She's back. Rabbit still hasn't got confirmation of what's going on or what information he's missing, but definitely is aware that he's missing something. So tomorrow, if you haven't figured it out yet, you'll find out within the next 24, right? So yeah, and then also we are doing our live episodes, so definitely check out our Instagram, Facebook pages, and website So you have the link to chat it up with us, the co host, some of the participants in the 30-day challenge, and anybody who decides to come on in to Wonderland, right? So, yeah, tomorrow, the secret's out. We found out who Alice is, and where do we go from here? So, as always, thank you so much for participating in the journey with us. And I hope that you have a great evening. You guys take care, stay safe, and be well.